our paths never crossed.
Yeah.
Except for that time you rang me up randomly for what was basically Amway.
You're never going to let me live that down, are you?
Hi, welcome to the next installment of X-Bit Gits. I'm Git number 1, Owen.
I'm Git number 2, Andrew.
And today we're playing... Shit, what are we playing? Jungle Book
Okay.
on the Master System. Yeah. Did you ever have any memories of this one?
Not off the top of my head, but I mean a lot of the old school, Sega platforming ones. Sega. What was I trying to say? Disney, wasn't
Try
it?
again, yeah.
Yeah, the Disney Sega platforming ones. Much of a muchness.
My memories are absent, just like I don't really have any memories myself. However, echoing your sentiments about, look, Sega and Disney games for the most part, especially 8-bit where it was harder to really look polished, it was hard to go wrong. So I saw a copy of it for $30 on eBay.
Nice.
Good condition, no manual, however. So I thought I'd give it a go, and it's now part of my collection. I went on a spree recently to fill out at least a shelf on the bookcase. I might splice in some B-roll of what it looks like now.
That collection is looking impressive.
Yeah, it's also one of those things where it's like, don't think about fiscal responsibility and all that. It's like, look, it brings me joy, all right, and it's not a motorcycle, a danger horse.
My Gundam collection.
But look, whatever the fuck makes you happy. Really.
Right, that's it.
We'll have a look at that because I basically played it to test that it works and not much else. And we need to round out a video before we get into our recordings for Fighters February is coming up next
coming
month.
up.
So keep an eye
Looking forward
out
to
for
that one.
that.
So, what are we drinking today?
We're back to beers today.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we got another weird wine cocktail in the mix coming up. But we're back to the beers, although the weather is kind of not really hot, summery. It's kind of miserable and rainy again.
Yeah.
We're having a go at Young Henry's Hazy Pale Ale.
Have we done this one before?
Feels like we possibly have.
There's a fair few beers that we've covered. Some that have stood out for the wrong reasons, some for the right.
Yeah. We're going to pour these into pint glasses and we'll be back in a jiffy.
A few moments later.
You know, if I paid for it in a pub, I probably still wouldn't care that much.
Cheers, man. That's a good beer.
Yeah. You can taste the hops, but it's kind of, I want to say like fruity, not citrus, but it almost feels fruity, and not really too bitter.
Not offensive, it's not in the way.
Because when I go in and I smell hops, I'm like, oh, how bitter is this going to be? And it just tastes, I want to say fruity. We're trying to keep these bits down, but because we haven't done a beer for a while, I think we should see what the wank words have to say.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, where are the wank words? Well, I'll be.
Decent beer, no wank.
Hang on, it's got to be on the package. Well, fuck, that keeps this short. There is nothing here.
Serve the people. I mean,
Certified independent, serve the people. Fuck, all
Well.
right. You know what, Young Henry? I think I want to give you I'm not sure how I feel about that. I came in expecting, come on, you've got to at least have something, because that's, you just got to, but maybe they know that we don't need nothing except what we're selling to sell what we're selling. Because that's a pretty nice beer.
that's a damn good beer,
I think it was just under $20 for the 4-pack. Would buy again.
Yeah, 100%.
1.5 standard drinks, 5.2% ABV, just for those
Decent.
that might be interested. All right.
Cool. Let's get into some gameplay.
Yeah, some Jungle Book on the masts. All right. Scene 1, Jungle by Day, collect 8 gems.
Wow.
So it's pretty straightforward. Oh wait, I played it this morning and worked out that it looks like it's easiest to go this way first. ducking will duck, but you'll shoot straight down, so bear that in mind.
Ah, right, that's good to know.
You can go point in the direction you want to shoot, but it might take like 1 or 2 steps in between to get there. It's not necessarily instant.
Right. And what is his projectile of choice there?
I'm assuming bananas. They appear to be infinite.
It will be until they're not.
I haven't had any issue with it so far. So gem counter is bottom right, lives is bottom left. You seem to start with 4. The health bar is kind of interesting. They got like that snake. Was it car? Yeah, up at the top left. And the more hits you take, it seems to be about 5. He disappears off to the left more and more. And when he disappears, you die.
Right. So what about the timer? What happens when that... I mean, obviously 0 is like death.
Yeah.
But, okay.
I haven't had a game that lasts long enough.
Fair enough.
Now, there's this thing here. It's not actually harmful.
Okay.
Because you can't attack it, it doesn't cause damage. It seems to solely be a spring, basically.
Is it like a snake that launches you?
Oh, gosh darn it. When you die, the gems don't respawn, but enemies do.
Right.
So there's no need to go back that direction now, basically.
I mean, yeah, the sound's holding up pretty well. Like, you can definitely recognise, what song they're doing and whatnot.
You see, yet again, another Disney movie never seen. So
okay.
I assumed that they would be trying to do it justice.
Yeah, no, I think they've hit it pretty well. I mean, as far as an 8-bit tune goes, yeah, good version.
Oh, you can walk across the top of the bars.
Does that give any sort of benefit at this point?
Probably at some level.
Yeah, true. I see what you mean about the directionality of the shot taking a little bit to catch up to where you want it to be.
Yeah. It's a bit jittery and janky, isn't it?
Well, a little bit.
Yeah, a bit glitchy. Almost like a dirty cartridge. Which is what I thought when I played my physical copy the first time. You should always make a point to clean cartridges that you buy off eBay before you put them in the system. But we're playing on RetroArch here.
Yeah.
So there's no dirty contact.
cartridge.
So it might just be programmed poorly in that regard.
Because, yeah, there have been those, like that, with little extra fragments popping up on screen.
Yeah, all over the place on the edges, and sometimes the actual refresh rate as it moves, like as we pan around the level, seems to jitter and jump. I don't think it looks bad in terms of 8-bit platformers.
Oh yeah, we've definitely seen worse.
However, compared to the really nice polished look of some Disney and Sega classics from the Master System, the Mickey Mouse games, Castle, Land of Illusion, Deep Duck Trouble is another one. They are just really well made, just great looking 8-bit platformers. So this doesn't live up to the Disney Sega standard in my mind. It doesn't look horrible.
I'd also say though that this would have been one of their earlier offerings.
Well, so it's copyright Disney, published by Virgin. Not sure if Virgin were the programmers as well. So not clear how much input Disney had in this.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the screenshots on the back of the case look kind of cool. Hopefully folks are appreciating the new layouts that we're doing with our videos.
Yeah, Alan's been putting in a hell of a lot of work to produce what he has been.
It's taking a long time again, but that's largely because I've been learning and applying new techniques. So once I get those hardwired, it'll go back to not taking 7 hours per video. But, I'd like to think it looks better. I still can't find a copyright year on this anywhere. It must be on the title screen.
Die, monkey, die. Oh. Fuck.
So you can do like a Tarzan swing of sorts on those.
Oh, okay, cool.
On those darker green vines. Okay, so you mentioned early ones. It says 1993 Virgin game. So I think maybe the key difference here is that it might not have actually been Sega themselves that did the programming. Yeah, which could explain why it's not up to snuff with the ones that we mentioned.
For the viewers.
Yeah, I was going to say customers. Well, I guess same thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
See that? I ate a heart and my snake got longer.
It's a Friday night for you.
It's also a pretty common jungle man belief.
Yeah, true that.
I was like, makes him stronger. Translation, dick bigger.
Well, I mean, you have those tribes that feel that by eating, the parts of your fallen enemies, you take on those qualities.
Yeah.
But that's also what gives rise commonly to CJD.
Prion diseases
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Creutzfeldt Jakob's disease.
Yeah,
Do not ask me how to spell it. I'll put it
as I
down.
said, CJV.
Yeah. And one of those things that you're probably in the same boat as me with this, because I know we're both fans. If it weren't for the X-Files, probably never would have known about.
Oh, we did a lot of work in pathogenesis and disease states at uni.
Okay.
Fascinating to learn about. But yeah, X-Files was the first touch point for it.
Another one was folio do,
Ah, yes.
polydactylism.
X-Files is a great source of education.
And for me, at least, it's one of those shows that I put on my list of 90s television that actually still checks out.
Yeah. I mean, like, 90s sitcoms shit me to tears.
Most sitcoms are just...
Yeah. People dealing poorly with very simple situations.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, Friends, Seinfeld, all that sort of stuff. Whenever episodes come on, like, on the TV at work and whatnot, just going, what the fuck was wrong with people back then?
If I had to, yeah, we got a boomerang.
That throwing stick stun of yours has boomeranged on us.
If I had to, I'd watch Seinfeld over Friends, though.
Yeah, I'd gouge my eyes out with a fork.
I just got an extra life.
Oh, nifty. How?
I picked up a head.
Ah, okay.
Again, those jungle superstitions. Whose head? It actually looked like my own, so
That's ominous.
that's kind of weird. This kid's gonna have some trauma. Oh.
Well, wasn't he abandoned to live in the jungle and whatnot?
I think so. Said to a chap at work the other day, it's sort of like some shitty joke. I'm like, you got kids, yeah? He's like, yeah. But it's only like 2 or 3 years old. Like, yeah. So they're not even old enough to appreciate the pain of your dad jokes. He's like, no. But my wife does. I'm like, ah. On the phrase of collecting gems, I was just thinking, so would I recommend having this in your collection? Look, if you can get it for a steal price like I did, why not? I've seen worse platformers, sorry.
Like I was going to say, it's one of those things that, if it's significant to you, then sure, why not? But it doesn't really stand out much for me.
Yeah, I don't think, I think this isn't a Sega and Disney game. And look at shows.
I mean, like, there's a lot of my books, there's a few of my books in my book collection that it's more about owning a copy of this book as opposed to actually having read it.
I think that's the same with a lot of people's book collections, to be honest.
Yeah, fair. But if you're a nostalgic cartridge collector and you can get your hands on it for cheap, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Would you play it much more than once?
Yeah. So there's some other things I can say about it. If I haven't already, there are 11 levels, according to the back of the case.
Okay.
Trying to search for the European PAL manual, because again, my copy didn't come with it, yielded lots of sites that say they have the European manual, and it's not.
Right.
It looks like it should be, but it's all in Portuguese. And not, well, Portugal's in Europe. No. When Sega European releases do their multiple languages, it's usually like English, French, Italian, German, Spanish, maybe Portuguese? I'm not sure if Portuguese was ever on the list. But this is like, it's nothing but. So it's basically the Tectoy made Brazil release.
Yeah, I had a feeling that's what it would have been.
And I was also hoping, I figured, okay, I can look for things like icons that I see in the game and just point Google Translate at it because it's the 21st century and
We can do this.
some stuff's pretty cool. but no pictures of anything like that, so I'm not sure if there's much going on with this game other than, look, just steer Mogulai, or whatever his name is, around
Mowgli?
and collect gems. Which again, I wonder if that's another sign of, yeah, this isn't a Disney-Sega collaboration.
Definitely gives it that feel.
You were in a marching band?
Yeah. Played
Now-
clarinet.
Huh. So Andrew and I did first meet in like high school, but admittedly there was a period where a large chunk of like 20 years where we may have been friends on Facebook, but our paths never crossed.
Yeah.
Except for that time you rang me up randomly for what was basically Amway.
You're never going to let me live that down, are you?
It's... No.
Fair enough.
You know what they say about Amway? Oh, you get your friends involved. For the brief period where they remain your friends.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah, so there must be more gems, like more than 8 in the level maybe, but I don't know that for certain.
Well, I mean, that first run, one of the first runs, it did seem like we were, chasing our tails pretty much. So I do think there is only the correct amount.
Okay, so the end of the chameleon tongue hurts. The chameleon head hurts.
But the bridge of the tongue does not.
I didn't see how many gems we're supposed to catch. I
It's
just
8 again.
keep catching gems. So that has 1 in, but no out. What happens there? Oh, okay, it does have an out. You just...
There's no branch for it.
Ooh. And there was a bouncy snake hidden up there.
Ah, okay. Ah, nifty.
Yeah, get that bloody orangutan or whatever it is. Monkey.
Angry monkey. Wait, how the hell do I get down?
Talking about shows from the 90s and back in our childhood years, do you remember Angry Beavers? The
Oh,
cartoon?
hell yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Thing is, though, you take synonyms for angry beavers and you get mad cunts.
As an adult, I'm pretty certain that was deliberate.
Oh, yeah.
Because, again, like, you don't think of this
What the
shit when
fuck?
you're a kid. Again, the tip is bad for you.
Just the tip.
The head is bad for you.
Phrasing?
I have played Kadash since
Frustrating.
we played it. I think I must have gotten close to finishing it because I've gone through a few boss fights.
Do you remember you telling me that? Managed to get past the black pudding and shit just seemed to go from there.
Yeah, one of our subscribers, probably Inkspot,
Much appreciation for you, dude.
I said to him in a comment off the back of one of our other videos where he made some suggestions. I'm like, man, if we keep taking your suggestions, we're going to have to put you on payroll. Ah!
Bastard.
Oh, okay. Sneaky tree monkeys. There's got to be something else in here for sure. Oh, there's a gem.
Ah.
Yeah. Another one.
We're up to 5. Alright.
Another thing I can mention about my research with this one.
Oh,
Oh,
that was
motherfucker.
bullshit.
Okay, well, see, we did take a... Oh, okay, so we took a save state with basically 1 hit on our last life. So,
Oops.
that was... I mean, it could have been worse.
Well, like I suppose where you save, like, seconds before death.
But RetroArch has the ability, like, they know, they've done it but themselves. RetroArch lets you undo the last save state, which has actually saved my save states at least once. There is a level select cheat for this game.
But
It's fairly straightforward, but it's one of those ones where you've got to be holding buttons when you turn the system on. And if someone knows how to do this with RetroArch, drop it in the comments. Cue the montage of us just like being like, fuck it, let's cheat. It's been 10 minutes. Yes, we're on a save state, but now the challenge for the video is we've got to get past this with 1 hit, final motherfucker. And got to remember that guy's up there. And anyone that might be new to the channel, because that could happen seeing as we've been nominated again.
yes.
YouTuber of the Month. Thanks again to...
Oh, holy hell. Some Matrix level bullshit there.
I'm just trying to... Oh, shit.
Another tongue job.
Okay.
Hey, phrasing!
Yeah, so thanks again to Original Masters for the nomination. If you're not aware, There's a video link in the description, sort of card, well,
You'll see it when it's there.
whatever. Go there, drop us a vote if you'd like. Where you've got to put a comment, like an actual comment, not just a like on someone else's, on the video that we link in the description.
Yep.
And if you think we're appropriate, like, if you want to vote for us, you don't have to.
But any support and love, greatly appreciated.
Yeah. So, I mean, twice though. Oh, a lot of pressure.
All right. Doorway down there.
Yeah.
Can you snake hop
Maybe.
into the wall there?
Maybe. I got a feeling though, if we can pull this one off, it'll be even better because we're
Yeah, for sure.
one layer
Hey.
up. Okay. Yeah.
Damn.
All right. So it says there, continue 0. Scene 2, Act 2, destroy car. Oh, boss fight. Fucking.
Oh,
Okay, how's this gonna work? You know,
shoot for the eyes, I guess.
I don't. Yeah, because wasn't that his thing?
Yeah, he had the
Hypnotise
hypnotic
people.
powers. We'd sing his song and, yeah, convince others to do his bidding.
Now I think about it, one thing I didn't watch. I don't think I've seen this movie as a kid, but I'm pretty sure I had a ViewMaster disc.
Oh, wow.
Remember ViewMasters?
Cue the sepia tone.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had an Inspector Gadget one.
yeah.
Couldn't tell you anything more about it than that, but I remember, yep, I had my Inspector Gadget little, I was watching reels before it was cool type thing. So you'd spin it around.
It's probably our generation's equivalent of I used to be entertained with a hoop and a stick. But like, you think about it, like, no need for fucking YouTube or fucking video games every second. We got by with that. So I wondered if like using the snake to bounce up the top and come down on his head would work.
Oh, it seems touching
No.
him is bad for you.
Yeah, so using the snake to bounce over him, because he comes up on the.
You can
I
almost-
wonder if the far left of the screen is a sweet spot, or if how far up he comes on that side changes depending how far you are over. You see what I mean? Like, don't like. Can you go? How far left can you go?
Well, I'm thinking that when he comes up, no, okay. How far left can I go? That's as far left.
Ah, okay.
What am I hitting?
That's just the noise it makes when it hits the boundary. I
Oh,
think.
all right. So this technique seems to be holding up pretty well. Oh, unless he does that.
Well, you're still alive. Yeah, I think you've only got one, maybe 2 hits up your sleeve.
I don't have any sleeves.
Oh,
Okay, that was that.
cool. Dawn Patrol bonus
Bonus
level.
level. Oh, I remember this.
The controls could be a little more fluid.
Yep. Oh, that was a death snake.
Okay. By the river, reach. Blah. Okay.
Ah,
cool.
Reach Bagheera.
Hang on. Take a save state.
A few moments later.
There's a gem there. but
Yeah,
No fucking way.
Let's work with the idea that maybe there's more than the total number necessary. Yeah, you missed all the fruit.
You missed the baby, you missed the blind man.
Now, is this going to be one of those games where if I land on the crocodile's snout, it keeps its mouth shut?
Well, let's find out.
Nope. Oh, but it does launch you.
Oh, okay.
But then, is that a launchy snake as well? All right.
Launchy snake.
Ah! And of course, you can't down jump.
So did you have to jump to get that boost, or he
Yeah.
does just... Okay.
Okay, that's going to be bad for my health, I know.
Unless you catch it, fry it up, and eat it. I mean, it could still be bad for your health.
Yeah, fugu. Leap of faith. What is it, like a river turtle or some shit? Ah! I need to remember which button is shoot and which is jump.
There's only 2.
I know.
Something else to mention, one of the things you can do in the options in this, which is unusual for most Master System games, is you can actually swap the button,
Okay.
the controls around if you want. Okay, so we've come in from this load state. I think I'll have a go at this level, stage 4. Not sure if our part 2 boss fight counts in the level count of 11.
Okay, yeah, right there.
We're not seeing it, we're not finishing this tonight.
Oh, no, not a chance.
It might be a while before I play it again. Oh, shit. Yeah, okay, I want to do over. Okay, so what, when he gets to the top of his mouth open, yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
like
sweet,
that.
we've got a gem. Oh. Do we have a continue yet? Surely, like, game over, come on. Yeah.
Nope, yes, not.
Okay, well, I think last time I said this, it turned out to be another half hour post-edit. I think I found the sweet spot. Half hour is what our videos are at.
Yeah,
But-
feels good.
All right, I think that's enough of that. Your thoughts?
Highlight of this was the beer.
Yeah, actually, Young Henry Hazy Pale Ale.
Yeah.
Check it.
That's some good stuff. Yeah, I can see how if you stuck with it long enough, learn the game, figured out where the gems are hidden. Some of those mechanical issues that we had, it's like the launching from the crocodile's jaws, the way the arc, the angles that the monkeys throw shit at you. Yeah, you could probably sink a lot of time into it if you didn't have much else in your collection back in the day. Would I replay it today? Probably not.
Yeah. You could probably nail it in a day if it was all you did. Could be wrong, but it looks like Virgin instead of Sega did the programming, at least the publishing for this. And it's not up there with like the Mickey Mouse games or the Donald Duck games on Master System.
Donald Duck.
Yeah, I'd like to add that one to my collection, but credit card needs to cool down a bit before I add Deep Duck Trouble. I have Deep Duck Trouble in English and Japanese for Game Gear. Well, that's all we're doing for this one. So if you like this video, YouTube seems to think that you'd probably enjoy this video here.
We've got a huge back catalogue of content as well, so check them out if you feel like it.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed.
Yep. What are we playing next?